Ladies and gentlemen, as the economic situation here in the Philippines worsens, as the peso is at its lowest possible point yet in history, and inflation at an all-time high, employment and businesses taking a big hit even well after the pandemic. Well, you'd think that if you win the lottery, you'd actually be happy, but no, you wouldn't be happy because, well, you got like over 400 other people to share it with. Yeah, and it is mind-boggling. It is indeed mind-boggling because what are the odds? What are the odds of 433 winners of the 655 Grand Lotto? Like, and one of the winners actually bought 2 tickets. So it's actually 432, apparently. Anyway, a rare geometric series consisting of the numbers 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, multiples of 9, emerged as the winning combination for the jackpot of 236,091,188 pesos in the 655 Grand Lotto in October 1. It's October 5. Let's calculate this, shall we? 236,091,188 divided by 433. So everyone gets at least like 500,000 pesos. You get 500,000. That's not bad. That's not bad. But 433 people, or 432, are going to claim that prize. That is going to be hell to coordinate. And I guess the thing about this is that since it's a sequence, it's a whole sequence, a very rare sequence at that, 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54. You think that someone might actually put that in as for their ticket every day? It could be, because 9 is a lucky number, apparently. I'm not that into numerology, although I am Chinese, so I'm pretty familiar with how superstitious people can get when it comes to numbers. And in the meantime, someone actually calculated the odds. Oh yeah, this took some doing. The probability that there are at least 433 winners of a 655 lotto can be solved using the Poisson distribution. He's pulling out statistics, all right? Like whenever you see this symbol, sigma, it's statistics. And I don't know that much about statistics. We took it up in my sophomore year in high school. I didn't remember shit. All I know is summation, so I wouldn't know. But, well, here you go. Like, someone actually did the hard work for you. And someone here says, "Sir, you're a physicist and statistician, not a psychologist. There would be highly likely that multiples of 9 would be chosen by many, considering that it's the highest number, or can be people's bias by experience. Now, it's not question of the number of people who won, but the question of the probability that all the multiples of 9 would be chosen by the machine. In statistics, there'd be 1 in 13,841,287,201 chance that all the multiples of 9 would be selected in the 655 lotto. Pretty extremely low. But the fact that it happened means that it hit the point. Or it could be that the PCSO machine actually used trickery, magic to achieve such a feat. Fair point, Miss Violet, if that's who you are. Meanwhile, someone else also did some work. According to this, not impossible. Statistical probability of 433 bettors winning 655 Grand Lotto jackpot. Right, and it's basically this guy. So let's look at this. So Peter Kaiton, the stats guy. If I was given incomplete context and someone asks me what's the chance of 433 people who will win the jackpot in the 655 lottery, it's not impossible because we already saw it happen. But how would I quantify the chance? Approximately it'd be 1 in 28,989,675 to the power of 433. Wow, that is harsh. All right, to imagine how small that number is in terms of meters, the smallest length in physics is the Planck length. Oh boy, here we go. We're getting into Planck, into the Planck scale. For those who don't know, the Planck scale, we're talking about quantum mechanics at this point. And the Planck length, which is 1.61625502 times 10 to the power of negative 35 meters, which is already quantum level. Yep, we're talking about subatomic particles. Now, for 43, not 433 people to win, which is there's the power of 33. That to the exponent of 300 and negative 321, even smaller. For those, you know, if I remember correctly, if it's negative, you're basically moving decimal places back. But if you showed me the winning ticket as 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, this is such a human thing to do. There we go. This guy understands it. Humans have preferences with patterns of order for many reasons. Yes, that's right. You know, numerology. Certain combinations are chosen more often than others, especially if it's a choice one would follow religiously or by convenience. It's just human of us to do things beyond the rules of nature and to make order out of chaos for whatever simple reason we have. Like me, for instance, I really love making acronyms, and that's pretty much my preferred mnemonic device for, you know, adhering to habits, you know, because I'm a procrastinator. I gotta have an acronym that corresponds to a habit that I have to partake in every single day. I repeat that acronym in my head and then remember what it means, and then as long as I can adhere to it past 3 weeks, yeah, around 3 to 4 weeks, if I can do it consistently within a month, it becomes a habit. That's how it is for me. I love acronyms. I'm not much of a math person, so I don't give a shit about numeral like number patterns. I don't give a crap. But there are a lot of people out there who really love number patterns. I'm Chinese, I would know that. Chinese people would avoid the number 4 to death because, well, it sounds like death. Si, number 4, si, sounds like si, which is death. They get really superstitious like that. There are a lot of things that that seem to be statistically impossible. Like I'll give at least 2 major examples that I know of that remind me of stuff like this, because they also bring up statistical impossibilities or improbabilities. For instance, oh boy, this is Harry Markopolos. He was the whistleblower who was sending a lot of red flags that he was finding to the SEC about Bernie Madoff and his investment company. Now, the SEC, the Securities and Exchange Commission in America, never heeded his advice, his reports. They just ignored them. Bernie Madoff, former chairman of the NASDAQ, overall good guy in Wall Street, how could he be a fraudster? There is absolutely no way. To hell with it, take it out. We don't want to see that. And it turned out, you know, like in 2008, Bernie Madoff actually turned himself in, saying, you know, everything was a fraud, everything was a Ponzi scheme. Harry Markopolos had already figured that out 9 years before, apparently. He figured it out. The very first time he ever saw Bernie Madoff investment, did the math, immediately knew, okay, this is likely a Ponzi. There's absolutely no way you can get this consistent return without, you know, fudging the numbers. Absolutely not. This is a scam. This is fraud. This is a Ponzi even. Chasing Madoff, the documentary, is one of my most watched documentaries of all time, simply because of I really like how they made that film. There's one part here. So he did the numbers way back in 1999 and immediately understood, you know, he described the crooked returns of the what turned out to be a Ponzi scheme as equivalent of Major League Baseball player batting .966 and no one suspecting a cheat. For those who don't know about baseball, if you can hit a baseball pitch like a third of the time, like 33% of the time, you should go pro, because that is actually really good. 3 strikes, you're out, right? If you can hit one of them, that's not a strike, and that's it, you're good for the most part, depending on, you know, how many bases are loaded, if you're gonna hit a home run, etc., whatever, you know. Baseball is weird. But yeah, let's put it this way. How rare it is to have a 96.6% batting average. You're basically 3 times better than most major league players. Like 3 times better. You're really, really good at baseball. You're practically a god, a baseball god. You can hit like an atom with your baseball bat, you know, or something like that. Hitting a baseball pitch with a bat is one of the hardest things you can ever do in sports. Let's put it this way. Imagine that you're playing a retro baseball game, and every time you miss, you load state. You save state before the pitch, and then you load state if you ever miss. And you keep doing it until you actually hit the thing. That's what you're doing. That's the example I give because I bought this recently. This is an Ambernic RG351MP. Very long name. It's a handheld retro console. I've been playing Front Mission 3 on this thing. Now, yeah, I'm playing Front Mission 3 right now. And that's what I've been doing. Whenever I miss, or whenever I don't hit the body of the Wanzer, of an enemy Wanzer, I just load state. Yeah. That's what I've been doing lately with my time. By the way, this is great. I've been having so much fun. Anyway, yeah, Bernie Madoff's returns turned out to be absolutely fabricated. He was just printing them out of a dot matrix printer, manned by like a couple of workers working in secret in like an abandoned floor in his office building. It's weird. Like, go watch Chasing Madoff. It's really good. Mind you, the fame that was brought to him by Chasing Madoff and just being the Bernie Madoff whistleblower may have gotten into his head. He later would accuse GE, General Electric, of improprieties with their accounting. And maybe there was something there, maybe not, but later on, those allegations went nowhere and he fell flat on his face. So, you know, maybe he jumped the gun there, who knows? A second one, the second statistical improbability. Yeah, this one. For those who may not know, Minecraft speedrunning is a thing. It's a really big thing. And guess who was one of the biggest things to have ever thinged it in Minecraft? Dream, you know, like just recently, he revealed his face. Like, yeah, there we go. He revealed his face. Here's his face reveal after like months of teasing it. That okay, you're some young white guy. Really strong jawline though, you know, gotta give him that. Anyway, before this face reveal, you know, he came upon a controversy. Here is a world record speed run in Minecraft. You know, I did really well with this impossibly good time, and turned out it really was impossible because if I remember correctly, I don't play Minecraft, but I watched some speedruns just for the hell of it, and he was basically picking up an item like ender pearls, was it? He was picking it up at an astounding drop rate. Somehow he was coming upon ender pearls like really easily. That's what I remember. And that's what gave him his world record time. Anyway, back in December, the Minecraft team for the speedrun posted a video that went over a 2-month investigation. The target, Dream's 5th place run earlier in the year, a great deal of high-level math was done to prove that Dream cheated in the speedrun. It also came with a 29-page paper that had graphs and more. It did take into account potential bias also. These are people studying maths and science and are more or less experts when it comes to Minecraft numbers. At this point, Dream was outright denying any claims of cheating and went on Twitter to say, "Sad to see people jumping on the hate wagon before hearing any opposing viewpoint. This is just how the internet works though." And that's how he rallied his simps. You know, Dream Sims, to attack, you know, whoever was bad-mouthing him. Yeah, right, whatever. And then he later hired a theoretical physicist, apparently, to do math for him. Theoretical physicist, not a statistician. Yeah, sure, they're good at math, but it's a different application. Anyway, later on, it was proven that he indeed, you know, quote-unquote cheated. He admitted to having mods installed in his Minecraft. client that let him get those astounding drop rates. Life moved on. Okay, sure, he didn't get a world record speed run, but you know, he still dream. He's still making mad dosh, you know, being a personality on the internet. And now he has shown his face, you know. Okay. Well, anyway, probabilities, you know. It's quite a bummer, isn't it? You know, you come upon millions and millions of pesos, and then you realize that you have to share it with everyone else. And yeah, sure, you still get $500,000, but you're not going to be able to distribute it to all of your new cousins after that. You know, because of course, if they heard that you won a jackpot in the lottery, all of a sudden you have a gigantic family now. Yeah, people are going to call you left and right and ask, hey, remember that time when I helped you with this and that? Yeah, whatever, I don't care. When I'm poor, you're gonna disappear anyway.